Welcome back to Mackenzie Sound, possibly the most beautiful place we found in the Broughtons. I'm Taryn, this is Logan, and this is Max. Join us as we live and sail in the Pacific Northwest on our 40-foot steel sailboat. We got moving too late this morning for going for the hike to make it to the lake. So instead we're going to go hike up the logging road and see if we can find anything cool up there. Right around the corner from our anchorage was an old logging dock and logging camp with miles and miles of road to explore. Doesn't look steep on camera, but it is. At the top of the first hill, we came across an old logging camp which had clearly been abandoned for a while. The camp consisted of 2 bunkhouses, a bathroom and laundry trailer, and a kitchen and rec room. What you doing?
Having a look. It was Central Island Excavating.
That was the name of the logging company?
That was the name of the company that was in here. Mike Riles. 2013.
This camp's been here since 2013. You figure. Although at one time these trailers had all been fairly nice camp spaces, they were currently falling apart, molding, and empty of anything but abandoned furniture and building materials. Sketchy. Laundry room.
Sounds like a smoke detector.
Yes.
Off candles?
Maybe, hey?
Yeah.
Why not?
Might be better than our smoke.
Might be. New fish bucket. Today we foraged for things in a logging camp. Abandoned logging camp. All the wires and ducting had been cut out of the camp. Actually smells like cedar in here. Apparently Logan was saying this would be the executive room. Yep. You hot bud. Well, we've been hiking for, I don't know.
15 minutes.
Yeah, how long, like how much of a, like 250 meters? Maybe half a kilometer? Not very long. But we haven't found any actual logging yet, which is kind of interesting. Just the remnants of the camp.
How is that interesting?
I don't know, I just assumed it would be closer to the camp.
No.
I don't know.
Probably 25k away.
Oh wow. Crazy.
Over the years they've logged everything within close range, so.
Huh. We also found a ton of different berries on this hike, which always makes me ecstatic. We found thimbleberries, huckleberries, and blackcaps.
They're actually ripe.
Yeah, they're perfect. They're so good. They're so good.
Oh, I dropped one.
Oh man. So is this where they'd pull gravel out for building roads or something?
Yeah, the quarry.
Huh. Logan has spent more than half of his working life as a heavy-duty mechanic in remote logging camps, so he is always a wealth of knowledge when we go adventuring in places like this. Made it 1 kilometer up the main line.
That's our bay down here.
Mm-hmm. Pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, it's not really. It's really hot out.
I can see it in your eyes. I can feel it in your touch. I can hear it in your voice, though you haven't said that much.
So good.
Through
Pretty sour
an
though.
empty bottle.
So we're already getting into more alpine type plants, which is kind of cool. What kind of bird was that? The trees are stunted. There's kind of different species than there is lower down. And there's a different mix of trees too. Along logging roads like this, you will always find piles of wood that are leftover waste wood from operations.
They would have hauled it all over here with equipment and then processed it on the spot.
And that's just what's left over from the processing?
Yep.
Some people change when they
At the 4 kilometer mark, we caught a beautiful view of Night Inlet on the other side.
want to say that you've been wrong, because I'm not that bold. Through an empty bottle, I can see it all so clear. We're just broken people. We'll be scattered in the wind.
Well, we made it to the 5K mark, and we are pretty much out of time. We were kind of hoping that we could make it to that hill where they just did all the clear cutting so that we could see the inlet better, but that's another, I'd say at least 2K from here. And we've got to be back to the boat for dinner time, so we didn't even bring snacks with us.
No, we didn't even have lunch.
Nope. So it's time to turn around and head back. But maybe we'll be back here later in the summer and we can complete this one. Make it to the inlet. Who knows? We did it.
We did.
We made it 10K today. Salvaged some stuff from the abandoned logging camp, and I think made it back in time for dinner. We still don't know what time it is, but well, we'll fill you in later. Oh, and the tide's really low. Max, you wait. Hey. There's no way to show how steep this is, but shoes off. Done. With the insanely calm waters in the inlet, I decided it would be the perfect spot to go for a paddle. These moments on the paddleboard were the calmest and most healing moments I had during the 6 months we cruised this year. This place had the kind of energy that people travel to Sedona for, and practice yoga and meditation for years to try to obtain. I couldn't have been more grateful that we took a chance and decided to explore a new place. We also actually managed to catch a crab while we were here, but just the one. Anything? Oh, a rock crab.
Is that a rock crab?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Red rock crab. Male. Probably big enough.
Yeah.
You want to keep it or no? Yep.
Here is Taryn versus the rock crab.
Not very agreeable.
No, he's really got his legs wound around that mesh.
Yeah. Ouch. That's rude. Get a couple out and then he like winds the other ones around. He's unfortunately not dumb. Ow. Ooh. Almost got my finger. Alright. There he goes. One dungy to cook.
You mean?
Oh, sorry, one rock crab. It's a rock crab, not a Dungeness. Join us next week when we tack 37 times up Wells Passage in order to make it to another bay, and enjoy some more magnificent scenery. Thanks so much for liking, subscribing, and commenting. And just a reminder again that if you want to keep up with us in real time, you can do so for as little as $1 a month over on our Patreon.